And we are live. If I can get some of my banners up. There we go. Oops. Can't see it now. There. Okay. Oops, almost fell. Okay. It's up. Good morning, my friend. How are you? Hang on, I'll put you up here. Hang on. There you go. Actually, Red, the reason that I'm doing this is to tell everybody about your upcoming auction. Did you see the video I uploaded this morning?
I did. I commented on it.
Oh, you did? I didn't see that.
Yeah.
Did you say I missed something?
I put the channel link in my comments. So I mean, when you do read it, just go back and pin my comment.
Yeah. Dang, I forgot about that.
It's all right.
Anyway, I got that part up anyhow.
Yeah, no, it's amazing. I like that. I like how you did that.
It didn't take long.
I'm gonna try to put you in the holder up here.
What are you doing?
I'm putting you in the phone holder.
Oh, okay. Okay. That's a smart thing to do.
Yeah.
See if anybody's going to join us there. Look at there. There's buttons. Good morning. Thank you for joining us.
Where's the famous
Miss Paula?
Yeah.
I don't know. I sent her a wiki, but she hasn't responded. So must be still sleepy.
Yeah. I'm just kind of waking up myself.
Okay, there we go. So where are you headed this morning? Every time we see you, you're headed somewhere.
I'm always on the go.
Yes, you are.
Yeah. I got a truck full of scrap metal I gotta take into the yard and empty my truck, and then I gotta go over to my aunt's place today and clean out her entire house and throw a bunch of stuff out.
Oh, gracious.
Yeah.
Cut out for you.
Yeah. Well, she wants me to help her out, and in return, she's gonna let me store some stuff there. So.
Oh, that's a good thing.
Yeah.
If you need storage space.
Well, yeah, because I want to try to get rid of a couple of my storage units. So.
Hello, Miss Robbins. You finally caught us. Yay!
Yeah.
How many storage units do you have, Red?
Right now, 9.
None? Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I'm gonna keep the one, which is my work storage, because I do a lot of scrap pickups within the city.
Yeah.
So it's easier for me just to take it all and drop it off there and strip it down there and take it to the scrapyard,
right? I am trying to figure out a way to have some kind of a special auction for that St. Jude's Children's Hospital. and
Right.
they are fabulous. You know, they don't charge the parents anything, and they put them up, you know, room and board and pay for their gas. They're awesome. Um, but I'd like to do something totally different, and I don't know how. I don't know what to do.
Like what do you mean?
Well, you know, like maybe have an auction, have boxes and things in the boxes, and you bid on a box, not knowing what's in it, or you know, use those as giveaways, something different than what anybody's ever done.
Like, are you talking like coins in the
Yeah,
boxes or?
yeah, 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 and get
I
people to
mean,
donate coins to it, and
what you could do, like, I get the whole secret thing, but obviously, people obviously want to know kind of roughly what they're getting to, right? So, even if you did a box, not necessarily showed the coins or anything like that, but let's say you had silver, whatever, right? So, just tell them, okay, there's, 2 ounces in total of silver in here, um, it could be
don't tell them what it is.
right. It could be 90% silver, it could be 80% silver, it could be three nines fine silver, it could be,
Yeah,
whatever, you know what I mean? But I guarantee there's at least this much silver within the box. You
uh
know what
huh,
I mean?
uh huh.
That way they kind of know roughly what they're, bidding on, you
Hmm.
know. Because obviously, if it's like, let's say, a half ounce of silver, and someone were to bid, 100, $200, and then they get that, you know what I mean? Then they're, you
Very
know,
disappointed in it. Yeah, yeah.
right,
Well,
right,
what I was thinking is like having boxes, and everybody could pick their own box. You know, this
right.
box, that box, this box, that box. Maybe that would be good for a giveaway. That part would be good for the giveaway.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. You could have three different boxes sitting there,
Yeah,
one, two, three, and then they pick, whatever, right? Like say there's a
not,
dime.
that wouldn't matter what was in there.
Well, exactly. It wouldn't matter at all, right?
Yeah,
Because it's free, right? So say one has, a war nickel in there, one has say a mercury dime, one has a $50 or whatever, you know what
yeah,
I mean?
it wouldn't matter.
Right.
Yeah, that's a good idea. And we could open it online, show everybody, so it wouldn't be any big deal.
Hmm.
But in December, it
You
was.
know, them cards that Big T gets.
Yes,
I
I
need
love
to get.
that.
I need to get some of them. I don't know where to get them, but
I'll find out for you.
yeah, because we were thinking about because we do a lot of giveaways, and the problem with that is I've personally given away so much where I've took a huge loss. So I think what we're gonna try and do is maybe put like you said, kind of like a little box together or whatever, and you know, like raffle it off kind of on our auctions. You know what I mean? People pay so much per.
And raffles now. You can sell pennies or you can sell
Well,
some.
that's what I'm talking about, right? Like people can pay so much to buy a penny or whatever, and then you
Yeah,
know, because in that way it makes up kind of for our loss too.
yeah. Well, yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
Well, I don't think we'll ever recoup our losses.
yeah.
So why do you say December, Siren Silver Sash?
What's up, Siren? S. Robbins, how's it going? I think he was talking about your thing in December. Um,
Oh, you mean the I don't know when would be a good time to hold it, but I would love to do something. We raised like $100,000 for them in 7 years doing wagon rides and stuff like that. Oh, it was more than that. I forgot what it was. It was way more than that. Because every time we would, oh, like a present, every time we would have something, we'd have 400 to 600 people attend this function. It was on a big ranch. It was so fun. And we really raised a lot of money for them.
yeah,
Around tokens and reliable books, etc. Make the box heavy, but not all silver inside, each at a different weight. Oh, well, that's an idea. Miss Robbins says to put copper rounds, silver shards, coins, tokens, reliable books, supplies, etc. Make the boxes heavy, but not all silver inside. That'd be okay. I still think Red's got something there that needs to be on a giveaway to do that, something like that for giveaway. So, I mean, that's I think you've got something on that.
I mean, like for instance, we have an idea down the road. Like once we start getting a more flow over to our channel, we're gonna put together kind of a mystery box, and it's basically gonna be one pour from each pour, you know. And we're gonna put in a box. We're not gonna show the pours off or anything like that. We're gonna tell people, you know, okay, there's 8 to 10 ounces in there, you know, blah blah blah, and you know, this is the starting bid, and go from there. You know what I mean? And I mean, whoever wins it, you know,
Wins it.
We'll ship the box.
Red, have you guys ever done anything like bales, like Joe Durbin does, or anything like that?
What do you mean bills?
You know, Joe Durbin pours those bales. You know or he doesn't pour them; he makes the bales.
He makes them. Yeah, I've never made a bell.
Okay, I just wondered if that's something that could be poured.
I don't see why it couldn't.
Well, I didn't know because you have to be hollow inside the top of the.
Well, you just have to do it in 2 or 3 different parts, right?
Oh.
Okay. And then you just solder it together, right? Like silver solder it together.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so like you do the bell part itself.
Yeah.
Right? And then from there you would, you know, then the second pour would be the handle, and you know, then you just solder them together, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I just thought all pours were just one piece.
Well, and a lot of them are, you know. But I mean, lately I've been working on some pieces where it's like 8 different pours into one.
Good gravy.
You know,
like that big one you were telling us about.
Yeah, the one that I'm going to be working on. Yeah, my secret project.
Your secret project that I think is awesome. Yeah, that would be really cool. But anyway, I was just trying to think of something. They make this and hamburger. Yeah, I was thinking, trying to think of something that would be a new kind of something to get people interested in the auction, because everybody loves Big T's games. They love that.
Yeah.
And hi, George. How are you? But
George.
But I don't know. I don't know. There's got to be something else out there besides that would get people interested in it. I just don't know what it is.
Yeah. See, I've been kind of floating around ideas myself, because I mean, like, a lot of us guys are running into problems where when we pour something, we've noticed other people pouring it too, you know?
Yeah.
So, like, I've put a complete hold off on pouring now. You know, like, I've literally put the red tape up, and I'm like, nope, I'm not going to pour until I have an out of this box, out of this world freaking idea. And you know what I mean? That no one's done, you know?
Well, I think you do.
Well, I do.
Yeah.
I just gotta wait for the mail to come, you know? Once my Amazon packages get here,
then you can continue.
Oh yeah.
Something totally different. Something totally different.
Yeah, like everybody needs some kind of pull, you know, to pull the traffic in, you know. and I find we were kind of lacking. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, we pour a lot of great stuff. You know what I mean? And but it's just not catching people's eyes.
Yeah. Well, I can tell you something I think would be cool,
What's that?
but you might rather me email it. I think it would be cool to have different baseball camps.
In silver?
Yeah, why not?
Like full size
No,
hats?
no, 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 not full size. They have to be
Oh,
small, because
yeah.
people collect, and lots of people, they collect bells, they collect thimbles. Thimbles is really, really big. And I bet you that would be something else that people would like to collect.
See, the only problem is with doing hats, like small hats.
Uh-huh.
You couldn't put any baseball team on there or nothing like that
Yeah.
because
But you could put people's channel stickers on there.
uh, channel. Well, yeah. I could always stamp their channel names on them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. But see, I've been talking to a few channels, and I'm gonna start making some channel bars for them.
Hey,
Um,
Booth, you mean like,
pardon?
do you mean like just bars? Just
Kind of, sorta.
rectangle bars?
Not really rectangle, but kind of the drift.
Yeah.
Like I just finished making 10 for a different channel, and they're rounds. You
Okay.
know, um, I hand carved the mold out of wax, and then I sand casted it, right? Um, and then I got another channel who's sending me something of a mold they want into a silver bar that's got their channel name on it. So once I get that, I'm gonna start saying caps and that stuff. Um, like it is. I got a few things kind of on the go right now, and then I got a bunch of resin molds and stuff coming to me too. So I got a guy in the States working on about 25 different molds for me too.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've got to uh, put together this thing I was telling you about. This mold that I don't know if it would work or not, but it's real thin. I want to do
Mhm.
something like I want to, but something different. I don't know what it would be. It'd be really flat though to
But see
work.
what you could do. This is just an idea. If you say you had a design that you wanted on a bar, you know what I mean?
Oh
Like
yeah.
you could
Oh! I get what you're saying.
right. You could cut that design out, stick it onto a piece of plastic square or whatever, you know.
Would it
And
need
then,
to be reversed?
no, no,
Yeah. Okay.
no, because the minute you go and take that design, you push it in the sand,
Uh huh.
and then you pull that out, that design's in the sand. So when
Oh
you pour,
yeah. Yeah.
right, because now that you pushed it in the sand, that design in the sand is already reversed now.
Yeah.
So the minute you pour that and pull it back out, it's going to look exactly like the mold that you've put
Okay.
in there, right?
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? If this thing that I have works, that would be unlimited because I have, like I said, well over 500,000 designs. Any of them which I could put on this.
If this works, I have a bunch of designs that I will send you
Okay.
as well. Because, yeah,
I
I've
just
been
feel
trying
like
to.
here I have it right here. I think I showed this to you, but it's real thin. Let's see if I can show you. See this?
Yeah,
It's real thin. The back of it is sticky.
right.
See how thin it is?
Right. Yeah.
I don't know if that's too thin or not.
I don't know. It may be too thin to pick up the detail, but just trying to think here.
And I have something else that might work too.
If there's a way to double layer it, it would be thick enough.
Really?
Yeah.
Let me look at that possibility. But I do have something else that I think is thicker. Let me run go get that. I'll be right back.
Yeah. I'm still not sure how to pour. I'm trying to get into it though. LAP Coins, how's it going, buddy? Just go on to my Redneck Stacker channel or this channel here, Redneck Metals. And dude, I mean, we show a lot of the pouring stuff and how to do it and everything else. So and if you guys didn't know, this is my scrapping channel here, Big Country Scrapper.
Well, Ren, I can't find it, but I know I have.
Yeah, it's all good. Where'd you go?
I'm here.
Just give me one second. Hey, what are you doing?
Hey, Paula.
God, I've been sitting down here forever.
Oh my God! It is
Oh my
famous
God.
Paula Bloom.
I ran away for a minute.
Stop it.
LA Coins.
I just woke up.
Rouse and shine. Come on now.
I'm trying. I'm rising. I don't know how much I'm shining though.
I mean, you should have been up at like 5.
It's 5:44.
Oh,
Well,
I've been sitting down here in the basement for half an hour.
oh, you have not. You are so bad.
Morning, John. Oof.
Where in the heck did I put that?
Morning, Wheatback. Morning, S. Robbins.
I'll be right back again.
Siren Silver Stash. LAP Coins. Okay, I need to go get coffee. Entertain them, Red.
We will dance.
Yeah. What are you getting me? Are you getting breakfast?
No, I'm going to empty my truck at the scrap yard.
Oh.
But then. I guess I should have flipped the camera. Here's what it is. You guys get to stare at my face.
Okay. Do you feel like you're all by yourself?
Yeah, I know. It's like.
Hey, Wheatback. Good morning.
In a little bit here, in a few minutes, I'm going to hop out of the truck.
Penny Benji, good morning. There we go. Okay, I am going to figure that out, Red. Because there's got to be a way to do that.
Wherever there's a will, there's a way.
I know. Hey, Roadrunner, good morning.
I mean, like you could, like, just trying to think here. What if you made it a sign?
Yeah. And what?
I'm just trying to think how this would work.
So what are you talking about this morning, Ida?
Oh, we're trying to figure out how to make molds,
Oh,
print them.
What are you doing this morning, Paula?
nothing yet. I have to go to the bank later, sign my life away.
Yeah.
You know.
I gotta do that too. I gotta give them all my money.
I'm trying to get them to give me money.
I wish.
That would be nice.
My bank doesn't give me money.
Well, they're not really giving it to me. I have to give it back.
Oh, that's no fun.
Mm-mm. Yeah, it's all right.
That's what credit cards are for.
Yeah, that's why I need money.
See, with me and my wife, I love it, man, because like I'll max out my credit card, and then sure enough, in a week, I got more money on there. You know? She does all that, and she takes care of all the bills. I just spend it.
Well, I just had too many things going on this year that maxed my card out, and it's a ridiculous interest rate, and the card company is ridiculous. 2 months ago, so I've had this card for like more than 10 years, right? I've built it up, paid it off, ran it up, paid it off. Well, it's got a super high interest rate, and I've been on auto pay ever since I've had the card. So I don't even pay any attention to it anymore. Well, like 2 months ago, out of nowhere, they took me off auto pay. So last month I got a bill for that I was late and that I owed 2 months in payments. I'm like, what the heck?
That's crazy.
So then, you call the company, you can't find anybody that you can even understand. And they tried to tell me that I called them and canceled my auto pay. I'm like, no, that would be stupid. So anyway, I'm like, yeah, I'm done. And then in the meantime, my mortgage broker called me and said, the VA rates just went down. So I'm like, yep, okay, this is a good time to refinance. And
I'll be right back. I gotta empty my truck.
okay, bye. Morning, America.
Okay, I'm back. You didn't know I was gone, did you?
Huh? Who? What?
Hey, America. I said, y'all didn't even know I was gone, did you?
I did. I missed you terribly.
Did you? Good. That's good. It's a good thing. Paula.
Ida.
Did you happen to see my response to that?
I did. I don't understand why that individual just has to say something nasty all the time. I just don't understand it. I don't talk about him ever. I don't say anything bad about anybody, and just to post nasty comments like that, I mean, they get sent to me right away, always.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah. So, and the thing was that he did that right in the middle of CFA, because I got the person emailed the screenshot of it to me during CFA, and it was while CFA was promoting the Q&A. So I just don't understand it. I really don't. It's just, it's very sad.
Yeah, it is sad. Makes you think that person has to be very unhappy.
Well, and the funny thing is those comments just make him look stupid.
Yeah, they do.
I mean, he was completely like making disrespecting himself, and he just doesn't even see it. So I don't know.
Yeah,
It is what it is. Yeah, it's just stupid. So
it reminds me of a teeny bopper.
yeah, it is. It's like grade school stuff.
Yeah, exactly.
Whatever.
That's what it reminds me of.
Yeah. That's all right.
Some people are just that way.
I just found it humorous. Had to share it.
I find it stupid. And like you said, I think it shows how stupid some people act and are. But yeah, what do you do?
Yeah.
Always hit it before I make my first comment. Hit the like button.
Well, Sean, we were talking in our little chat about it last night, and Sean Blue Ridge said that he's heard through the grapevine that person has issues like that. So yeah, has that kind of reputation. He said, yes, he does.
Well, yeah, we already knew that.
Yeah.
Paula, I think it's happening on purpose to people because of the pandemic and the dishonesty associated with getting their money.
Oh, you mean my credit card? Yeah. I don't know. It's just weird. I mean, they're not supposed to be able to do that unless you call yourself and request that they take you off of auto pay, right? And I would never do that because I don't like to have to think about my bills. I like them just to be paid. All of my bills are on auto pay, every single one of them. So, yeah, I was like, are you kidding me? So I called them, and actually I told I had to tell my mortgage broker, because they do a credit report. And I said, now, if this shows up on my credit, I'm going to not be happy about this because I've never had a late payment. So, but they did reimburse the late fees because I immediately went on and made the payment. But I just need to get rid of this card. I've said it every single time I paid this card off. I've said, this card is going bye-bye. And before I have a chance to do it, something happens and I end up having to use it, So, but now I have a backup one that has a lower limit and lower interest rate. And it's actually an American Express, which not everybody takes. So that's a good thing for me.
Yeah, that is true. They do not. Well, I tell you what, the Net 30 thing isn't all it's cracked up to be either.
The what?
Net 30, I have on my accounts, when I buy something, usually I put it on Net 30 so I can pay it off in 30 days.
Oh, right. Yeah. I have a Home Depot card that I do that. Every once in a while they'll run a promotion or something that, certain things you buy, you have like a year to pay it off or 30 days or, whatever. But I always pay my Home Depot card off every month. So.
Yeah. Problem is you got to remember to do that. So I put all these sticky notes around. Well, but guess where I'm going next weekend?
Where?
I am going to the casino.
You are?
Yeah.
How fun. I haven't been to a casino in forever. Actually, I did go a couple years ago. I went down to that Carson City when they had the sesquicentennial thing, and and I stayed in Reno I get free rooms at the Grand Sierra, so I stayed there, but I gambled on their money a little bit. They gave me some free play, but that was about it.
Yeah, that's what I do. I've got free play coming, so.
Yeah.
And I called.
Good for you, pennies to Benjis. That's smart.
What did she say?
She said unfortunately, I didn't have the cash to pay for the things that I had to, my daughter's wedding and stuff, so. But
Well, I called the casino and asked them what they did as far as preparing for the safety of the people playing. And they've done a lot of stuff. They've turned off every other machine, and they've got masks available and sanitize all the machines. And you can't get your own drinks. You know, they'll bring your drinks to you, and they close the buffet. So they've done a lot of stuff that, to try to get people back into what it is.
Yeah, that's I get, the Reno, that hotel in Reno, I get
Brian's world is
Brian's in the basement.
We saw you, Brian.
Look at she left me sitting down there too, Brian.
You guys wait. It's only 5:58 here. What are you guys doing?
Yeah, me too.
I guess we've already been
5:58 here too, Brian.
Yeah. Oh.
I'm sorry, Brian. Leave me down there. I was painting my fingernails.
Oh, I was only 30 minutes.
Priorities.
Brian
was painting his fingernails too.
Yeah.
Right.
I got your video on the queue. I haven't had a chance to watch it just yet, but I'm getting ready to.
I've been up almost 3 hours already, man.
It's like almost 9 o'clock where you're at.
Yeah, but you're young. Hey, Red, guess what?
Yeah.
I have 6 1987 proof sets. How many do you want?
Take two.
All right. And that's funny you said that, because I actually kind of figured that's what you would say. So I picked out 2 the best ones. Actually, they're all beautiful. Even the boxes are like brand new. So
sweet. Let me know what you want for it.
Nothing. You already sent me stuff, so I'm good.
You're awesome.
America's the patriot for president.
Yeah.
I already told you, America, you ain't getting an office till I do.
Yeah, but you
Linda. Good morning, Linda. Linda, Red, turn your camera off. Linda's in the room.
Oh.
Yeah, but Red, you got to go kick Trudeau out of office.
Oh, no. What are you talking about? I'm going for the presidential office.
Okay, what do y'all think?
Clear?
No, sparkly.
Well, I can't see sparkles from here. I'm in Oregon.
Okay.
I'm gonna be president in 2024.
Thank God.
Yeah, right after Trump.
All right. Perfect. Should we start promoting you now?
Yeah.
I think so.
I think you ladies can handle my campaign, right?
Well, yeah.
Well, Idol, there are big quilts everywhere.
Right?
Yeah. I'll have to get some more people in here to help me out so I can make quilts.
You need to make him a hat. Red for president.
Yeah.
Red for president.
Idol will be making the presidential quilts for the beds.
Right. Oh my gosh.
Ida will be my presidential seamstress,
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Ida can be Speaker of the House.
Oh, they wouldn't want me to do that.
Well, I was thinking that'd be more you, Paula.
Oh yeah, no, really?
Yeah.
I have no filter.
Yeah, that's okay. Neither do I.
Yeah, we gotta need that. We kind of need that.
Yeah. Okay.
That's
Yeah.
exactly what we need, Paula.
Just
Oh,
tell the bullshit as it is, you know.
yeah. Well,
Right.
I do tend to do that sometimes. Just need to
Hey,
keep my mouth-
today we're raising your taxes. Why? Because we just want to rip you off.
Because we can. That's why.
Hmm.
Miss Robin says I've won big in Reno before, 15,000
Oh my
in
God.
first jackpot, and while waiting to be paid, I won another 12,500 on another machine. Good gravy.
No, that's crazy. Well, listen, the casinos don't pay off like that anymore.
No, they do
That
not.
was back in the good old days when you could actually sit down at a machine and play for a while.
Yeah.
But now you sit down in 5 minutes, you're, what happened to that money?
I know, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't have,
Roadrunner said he's got dibs on defense secretary.
it ain't like the old days of putting, quarters in the slot machine. You run out of quarters, you stop. Now everything's done on a card. So, hey,
Yeah,
Right.
let's clean out your bank account.
Oh my
Hey,
God.
you know what? I think I would like to be secretary.
Well, you'll have to run against Roadrunner then.
No, he's defense. I want to be the press.
Oh,
The press secretary.
the press secretary. Okay.
The media.
Okay.
Oh, we're trying to come up with ideas on how to get people interested in auctions and giveaways and things like that.
Well, giveaways, people are always interested.
I know, but something different. You know,
Send them money, then they'll be interested in the auctions.
That's true. That's true.
You just got to send them money, put some money in their bank accounts, and they'll come to the auction for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're trying to do a little something different.
Times are tough right now, so
So that is right. But you know what? People have their priorities, just like you said, and they, they will get what they want to get.
Yep.
I'm thinking.
When you do things like coins and silver pour and stuff like that, you're catering to a specific audience. So, it's not like you can just go out there and, say, hey, I've got some coins for sale, and people will be like, why are you selling coins?
My goal is to get a silver pour in every household.
You're going to be mailing a lot of stuff out.
Yeah.
That's all right.
Morning, Cheeks.
They're paying the shipping. So
Okay, Red, how's this?
Stealth condom.
what is it? Yeah, that's perfect thickness.
Okay, that is 4 times.
Nice.
I don't know if my machine will do that though. I'll have to see.
Well, see, this is what I'm thinking of. Like, even if you print out the design
Yeah.
on a single layer,
Uh-huh.
I can once I get the design from you, then I could stick it on to, say, a piece of plastic, and then cut around the design to make it thicker.
True. Well, if that's the case, then I could do this all day long.
Right.
Because, I mean, like I say, I can do this. That's no big deal at all.
Yeah, he would just make it into like a bar shape.
Or would I?
Or, yeah.
Morning, Amanda.
Card hobbyist. Good morning.
Coin and card hobbyist is Amanda.
Yeah. Or Cheeks.
Yeah, but we can't call her Cheeks.
No, only I can call her Cheeks. She's got the best cheeks. Don't get nasty. Don't get your mind out of the gutter, Red. It's too early.
All right. I'll be good. I'll be good.
Yeah.
Yeah,
for
that's
Amanda.
about Amanda. Amanda's a sweetheart.
She is the best.
I have to find my receipt.
She goes on every Monday night. She's got a guest video every Sunday or a comment video every Sunday that you make a comment. She's got a giveaway. She streams on Mondays, so go check her out.
Hello, Ed Robin. Oh. So what are you doing this morning, Red? Why are you driving around?
Why am I doing around? Well, I went to the restaurant and I ate at the restaurant, and then I had to go to the scrapyard, and then from there, now I'm going to the city. Probably gonna hit the restaurant there. You know.
Thought you weren't allowed in the city.
Well, it's like it just calls my name, bro.
You go to the city and you spend money at silly restaurants, and your wife gets mad.
Yeah, I know. But I'm going to the big city.
Which big city? London?
Yeah, London. Yeah.
Wow.
Okay, I found the customs thing.
I was trying to figure out what you justified as a big city. So.
Well, London's a big city, considering there's another city that's closer to me, which is St. Thomas. But I mean, I don't know if you'd really classify that as a city, but it's still pretty big.
See, when I say I have to go to town, I usually have to go to downtown San Diego, which I hate.
Ugh.
Yeah. Well, me saying I'm going to town is like the town that's populated maybe 500 people. Like, we got a beer store. I mean, you know.
Yep. The only time I go to the city is when the VA sends me that direction for an appointment.
Yeah. Miss Ida left us.
Oh, geez, she's pushing buttons again.
So, welcome to the Red Metal live stream. Took over Ida's channel. Yeah. Now we want it to be so censored.
Red, did you already watch Ida's video?
I did. It was awesome.
Cool.
Yeah. And I put the
I've got it right here queued up. I just got to watch it. I was in another chat, and then I seen Ida was live, so I popped over.
Yeah, I like coming over here in the morning, hanging with the girls, you know. Especially the famous Paula Blue.
Stop it.
If we didn't love you, we wouldn't pick on you.
Oh, you guys are sweet. Pick on me all you want.
Yeah, I wasn't picking on her.
I get to pick on her because she's a veteran.
That's right. Yeah, you got a free pass, Brian. Any day.
Okay.
I gotta get going. I have my
Here, how can you get going?
I know. Well, I have to watch the granddaughter. So, I have priorities.
Yeah,
I love you guys, but
This is why people buy dogs.
Well, I have one. I have two of those too. So,
Oh, yeah, I do too.
well, technically, these aren't mine. They're my grand dogs.
Well, there you go. Put the dogs and the kid in a room and they're good.
Yeah. Unless you put the dog food down, then the granddaughter likes to eat the dog food.
I know. Isn't that funny how kids love that for some reason? I don't know why. But
I don't know. I used to eat. Well, you might remember Ida. Brian, I don't think you will either. Or Red, but they used to make dog biscuits in like little mailman shapes, and They were like red and green and yellow.
Routine stuff.
That was my snack of choice back in the day.
The red ones preferably.
Preferably the red ones,
They were like animal crackers, but different.
but different. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Oh, all right, you guys have a good day.
all right, Paula. Take care.
Bye, Rand.
Bye, sweetie.
Have fun with your granddaughter.
Okay, Red, I just, I've got the tracking information. I just put it in on your package. It was mailed on the 10th, okay?
Yeah.
And it says no tracking information's available.
Did you put it in through USPS?
Yes.
Try putting it through Canada Post.
Through what?
Canada
Canada
Post.
Post.
I'm still not getting what you're saying.
Try Canada Post.
Canada Post. Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, you put it through Canada Post track. Sometimes it'll pick it up.
Red needs a new thing for his phone in his car.
Yeah.
Can't hear me?
Barely hear you, and you're shaking all over the place.
Okay. I'm gonna hop down to the basement. I'll be right back.
Okay. I'm tracking this to see what it says. I just put it in, see what it comes out to. It just says waiting for item.
It's probably stuck in customs in Chicago. That seems to be where all the red stuff ends up stuck at is Chicago.
Isn't that crazy?
It's
So would it do any good?
especially as much as we pay for shipping nowadays, they should be able to track that thing on a dime.
Well, yeah, and will it do any good for me to call them?
No,
Place that
because
it was.
all they're going to do is they're
tracked.
going to look it up. They're going to look it up the same way you did, and basically tell you that
Same thing.
yeah.
Mhm.
That's all I've discovered. I've called twice online, and they're like, "Did you look it up on USPS.com?" And I was like, "Yeah." Well, what's it say there? Why don't you look it up and tell me? So they look it up. Well, it hasn't been scanned yet.
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Where was the last place that it was tracked? Anna?
Oh well, I don't know. Let me see here. See if it says anything.
I think
It
it's
just
stuck in Chicago.
It just says with the origin was Quitman, Texas, where I am. That's all it says. Wait. Here's more. It says June the 10th. It's left here. And June the 13th, international item has left and is en route to Canada.
Yeah, so it's stuck in that vortex between America and Canada called customs.
It's stuck in Chicago
Yeah.
or LA. One of the worst. LA.
No, it wouldn't have gone to LA. Not from Quitman. It would have went directly north.
Yeah, well, Brian, from Quitman, it goes to Mineola, which is like 20 miles away. Then it comes back to Quitman, and then it goes to Mesquite, Texas. Then it goes to Dallas, and then from there, I don't know where it goes. But that's just normal routine, and it's like, really? I don't get it. They didn't ask me how to route it, but they had. Redwood already had it. And his M&Ms wouldn't be melted.
That's weird though.
No, it's not weird. It's the USPS.
Yeah, but your guys' postal service is worse than ours.
It's like half the time they're lost, man. They just kind of, it's almost like a package drives in circles for a while, then goes, oh, I guess we better get this one out of the truck.
I wonder if you can ship international through pirate ship.
I don't think so. I don't know. The only ones that I got that are close to me is Canada Post, FedEx, and USPS or UPS.
Oh, would you have gotten it quicker by UPS?
Yeah, but I would have had to pay customs on it.
And the same thing with FedEx?
Yep.
Oh. Because I could ship either way.
Unless, I don't know. I mean, you'd have to call FedEx or UPS and talk to them if there's a way that you can send a package where I wouldn't have to pay customs.
Yeah, she would have to pay customs at that rate.
Oh, yeah.
Somebody's paying customs unless you go through USPS.
Well, because like PMC Supplies, when I order from them, there's a way that they claim it as like a lost item or package or some shit. I don't know. And like customs is paid.
Miss Robbins says you have to keep the value below $50.
Yeah, but okay, so that works through Canada Post, which is your USPS. But any package that comes FedEx or UPS from the States here, you have to pay international fucking transfer fee.
That's ridiculous.
Yeah. Because I had someone send me a big item through Canada Post or through FedEx. I had to pay international redirections fees and all this bullshit.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah.
You figured out what that was, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but I mean, either way, I got fucking screwed. Yeah.
Is it the same through DHL?
I don't know. I haven't been able to find DHL in Canada.
Oh.
I think like what DHL does in the States, I think once it comes over to the border into Canada, they just pass it to Canada Post.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Because
so like, at that rate, it's the same as using the USPS at that rate.
Pretty much. Because like, I had somebody send me a package on eBay through a third-party mailer, and basically they just pass it off to Canada Post.
No.
Just like when you first mailed me that first package that you ever did.
Oh yeah, I remember.
That was basically just handed off to Canada Post too, right?
Which was retarded because it was supposed to go USPS all the way, but because I used that third-party shipper, it went through them, and then it went through USPS, and then it went through Canada Post. I was like, this is ridiculous.
Yeah.
And it cost me $5.99 for the stupid box.
Right. Yeah.
That was the first time I'd really shipped anything to Canada. I mean, I was so used to shipping big packages home from Afghanistan and Iraq that, it wasn't a big deal, but I didn't realize you could put them in a bubble mailer and mail them that way too. But I wasn't going to put those in a bubble mailer.
Can you do boxes like you can for the U.S. Post? Can you do it for international? Like one box, so much money for one box, and you can pay.
No. Canada's all like if you're shipping internationally, it all goes by weight.
Yeah. So the flat rate shipping doesn't really work.
Yeah, that's what I didn't know.
Well, I mean, I don't know how the hell John Wolf does it, but he was able to send me 22 pounds worth of shit for $50, which is like, I have no idea how he did that, because I've had people ship me like 2 pounds of stuff and it costed them like 80 something bucks, you know?
Yeah, shipping's
So-
horrible to you. Horrible.
Yeah. Well, it's the same with me shipping to the States too, though, right? Like,
Oh,
I mean, for me to ship 1 ounce of silver into the United States, it cost me pretty much $20 in shipping.
good gosh.
How far are you from Detroit, Red?
I'm about an hour and a half, 2 hours.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, it would be okay if you could just drive over and get it.
Chicago is about an hour.
oh, Chicago. Okay,
Yeah. By
better Chicago than Detroit anyway. Even though both of them are shitholes.
yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
is there anybody that can get stuff to you quicker than what we can? I mean, if they lived in
Not really.
or,
Not really. I mean,
No, I know we've had hours and hours of conversations about shipping with Red, and just we found the only thing you can really do is use the USPS and be patient.
yeah.
yeah.
One thing I am not as patient.
Nah, me either, but I'm still waiting for a package from Red too.
Yeah, but I just shipped yours out last week, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Well, you may have a month to wait then.
that's possible.
Well, one thing I've noticed, my packages get to where they need to go. You know?
It just takes a while to get there sometimes.
Right. You know, they could take 2, maybe 3 weeks. You know, I haven't really had anything longer than that. But like the packages coming to me, they don't want to get here. You know? It's like,
Must be something about you, Red.
I don't know.
Bradley's package last we checked is still sitting in LA.
Yeah. Since
That's been
April.
over a month now.
My God.
Yeah, and that's the like one package I kind of really need.
That's
Yeah.
crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. Well, guys, I guess I'm going to jump off here and go to work. I have a redneck metal something or other I have to work on.
Yeah, but I got a video I got to watch. So
Cool.
All right, you guys have a wonderful day. And thank you guys in the chat. I appreciate you stopping in. And y'all have a good day, and hugs to everybody. See you later, Red.
y'all have a good day.
All right. Thank
Yeah.
you. Bye-bye.